YouTube channel. Happy New Year, happy 2022. I hope the year is treating you guys well. Wow. 2022. It sounds, 2022. Let's see how this year goes. Let's all cross our fingers that the year treats us well. This is the first blank book in the 365 page book. So let's make this year count. Usually the start of a new year, we all get excited. We are happy that we have a new page, a new chapter to start over again. And some of us, because of the disappointments sometimes of the past year, maybe the goals, whatever we wanted to achieve, we did not achieve. So when the new year comes like this, we're excited to have this new chapter to start over again. As such, most of us, we set goals, we set plans, we are excited about all these things. However, 50% of most people always set goals or plans for the new year. However, only 8% of these people actually achieve their goals. And why is that? Why is it that so many of us start off the new year, we set all these very good plans, we have the best intentions, but somehow along the way, we fall off. We start off so well, we're obsessed and all the things, and then we just fall off and then we don't achieve our goals. Why is that? So it's like majority of us, we kind of confuse thinking for planning. Every small thing we think, we write it down, but we don't plan. We don't plan in a way that we put these plans or these objectives in a way that, are they attainable? Are they achievable goals? So when we do this, most times we are not thinking about all these things. And as such, in the end, we have written so many things, everything that we have been thinking, we just throw it down there, and then the list is so long that we suddenly start to get overwhelmed, with all that. So let's be a little bit clever, set goals that are attainable, that are achievable. Let's sit down and ask ourselves, this that I'm setting down, can I achieve it? Can I attain it? At what point? Also set a time limit, so that we can work towards it. And then the other thing that lets us down with all these, our New Year resolutions, New Year goals. Personally, sometimes I think it's our old habits. As the saying goes, that old habits die hard. And that is very true. For example, we set the goal that, okay, I want to live a very healthy lifestyle, So you start working out, you start nicely with eating vegetables or eating whatever healthy meal it is, and then eating small portions and all that. However, our old habits sometimes get in the way. For example, if you do all these things at the start of the day, but later in the evening, you are just laying on the sofa, and giving into your cravings, you're eating a lot of chocolate, you're eating a lot of junk and all that, then it undoes all the work you had put in, the workout, the healthy eating in the morning hours, all is undone in the evening. So our old habits can really get in the way. And also the other one, there is something very popular these days that is called the 5 a.m. club, whereby you wake up a couple of hours earlier than most people, so you kind of have a head start. That is nice. You can start up waking up at around 5 or wherever it is. However, later on, if you spend the rest of the day scrolling through social media and all that, instead of being productive, it undoes all that. So some of our old habits really can get in the way of whatever we are trying to build. As such, this year I've decided I'm not going to focus so much on these plans and goals. I'm just going to take baby steps towards whatever I want to do. I don't want to get overwhelmed with the, you must do this, you must do this, you must do this. And then when I don't do it, I start to feel bad about it. So what I've decided is that there are just a few things that I am not taking with me from 2021, you know. So one of the things I said from crossing from 2021 to 2022, last year I was not prioritizing my mental health. So that I'll not bring with me. This year I said I have to prioritize my mental health, because sometimes we get lost in work, taking care of family, taking care of friends, whoever it is that you prioritize, and forget about our mental health. I want to become better to talking to my loved ones if I don't feel well, if I feel a certain kind of way, and also seeking professional help for myself instead of just staying there and being overwhelmed with everything and all that. I want to be able to talk to somebody who can help me. So mental health is one of those. The other thing I want to leave in 2021 is self-doubt. Self-doubt. Sometimes we are the biggest critic of ourselves. Sometimes we have all these very good potentials, we can do a lot of things, but then suddenly we sometimes stand in the way of ourselves and start questioning ourselves. Will I be good enough? Can I do it the way they maybe expect me to do, and all this, and like we start questioning ourselves, and it gets in our way, and then we start getting demotivated, demoralized, and then even sometimes we quit. Maybe there's that job that you could actually perform very well, but then you start getting in the way of your head. So let's be kind to ourselves. The world is already so hard on us, you know. So the self-doubt, I'm kicking that out in 2021. I'm going to live my best and do my best. And the other thing is procrastination. Many times that has to end. I have to leave that also in 2021. You know, sometimes, I must confess, sometimes I have a bad habit. You know, there's a small project that I'm working on. But most times I like to work on a timeline. So sometimes I have so much time and I keep pushing it and pushing it. Then I wait at the last moment is when I get onto it. And that is not good, because when you procrastinate and then wait to do all these things at the last moment, sometimes it takes away from the quality of the work that you would have done, you know, because now you're in the rush. The quality of the work suffers. So that I want to leave that. 2021, stay there. The other thing is skipping workout. I don't want to skip workout anymore. Towards the end of last year, I don't know if it is because of the stress of work, I kind of reduced on my workout. You know, I used to work at least 3-4 times, even more a week. You know, I started skipping. Some days I went even a week without working out. So I want to try and do my best and stop skipping workout and try to do more of my workouts, because at the end of the day, when I work out, I feel so good, so energized. I feel like, yes, I have achieved something. And then emotional eating is also something else. Sometimes you've been eating so well, so healthy, and then suddenly something is happening, you're stressed or whatever it is, and then you start devour into food, emotional eating and all that. And then before you know it, you've eaten so much, you know you shouldn't have eaten, and now you're feeling guilty, you're not feeling so good about yourself. Excuse me, I don't want that feeling anymore. It's draining. Emotional eating, leave me alone. This is 2022. We are leaving you behind. Overspending is another thing. I must live in 2021, and I hope you guys can join me in kicking overspending. You know, most times because we like to go shopping. Sometimes I look at shopping as a stress reliever. I like to do that, go into the shops and look and buy few things here and there. But being broke and cute, being broke is not fun, you know. So overspending has to stop in 2021, because when you save, it's better to save. You know, you have some extra money for this and that, but you're also always happier when you save. You know, you have something little in the account for a fallback, for emergency. If anything happens, you can stand up and take care of it. So overspending, don't follow me around. And yeah, I think for me, that is it. No, the other thing also, you must not forget, you people pleasing. People pleasing stops in 2021. And actually, I already started working on that in 2021. People pleasing and learning how to set my boundaries. You know, sometimes we give ourselves so much to people, do this and that, yes, this and that, at the expense of ourselves. We end up getting so stressed. So I'm leaving. People pleasing will not follow me in 2022. The other thing is, I am learning to set my boundaries. I have cut off people who have tempered with my peace, people who have been very close to me, really, really close to me, that I have cut off. Some of them I've not talked to them in over a year. You know, I'm learning to set boundaries, to cut off people, yeah, who come into my life trying to destabilize me, causing me stress, headache, here and there. No, you're not following me in 2022. 2022, I just want to take care of my family. I want to take care of my kids. You know, I want to focus on me, focus on us here. Because I feel over the years, I've been this person who has been taking care of other people so much, you know. So it's time, it's stop. I focus on my children because it's my responsibility. I brought them into this world. They need to be my priority, you know. That doesn't mean that I'm never going to help other people. That doesn't mean that I'm going to be mean or whatever it is. No. We need to set boundaries for our mental health, for our well-being, so that people don't take advantage of us. So guys, what are those habits that you plan on living in 2021? What are those new habits that you want to bring into 2022? It will be really nice to hear from you guys and hear what nice habits you bring along here. So remember to leave it down in the comments section. I always enjoy and I always love reading your comments. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe down here, like, share. And for those who have been with me from the very beginning, thank you so much. Asante sana. Tak award for you. Mwevale munonga, mwevale nyo. I am very